Guys, day 19 of unplanned content. Only 11 days to go. Incredible, right? And yeah, where did the days go? Sorry for, it looks a little bit smoky in here, but I just lit an incense, and it looks like I'm in a church, you know, when they go with the, what is it called? Frankincense through the church, and everything is full of smoke. For some reason, it reminds me about that. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope all is well at your end of the screen. I got up really early today and we went for a walk, and now I'm about to go out for breakfast. I have a hairdresser's appointment today, which I'm so excited about, and then I'm needing to get some things organized for my move. So I want to buy some boxes and stuff like that, and I have to prepare some things for my clients. And yeah, what else is there to share? Oh, I had a thought actually prior to coming online, but it flew out of my mind again. Yeah, sometimes it's not so, you know, there are days where it's so easy for me to talk, and I believe for all of us. And then there are days where I'm here and I'm like, okay, what will I talk today? Yeah, I mean, yesterday when I came back home, my friend sent me a message. Oh, did I recorded? I think, did I record the video in the morning or in the evening? I forgot. No, I think I recorded it in the evening. I came home in the morning or in the evening, and then my friend asked me to come to a ceremony. But that's something, I don't know if I shared. Cleo. I know. Wait a bit until the cat is gone. I'm super Cleo. Wait a second. All right, I'm back. I am, how to say, what's the word? Highly sensitive. I don't know if that, I'm never talking in labels, but if I am having contact with too many people in a day, I'm just I'm like a sponge. I take on stuff and energy, and I feel a lot. And yesterday I was out and about in the city, you know, with my phone and everything. I had to talk with several people. And in the evening, I just wanted to be in my own space, in my own energy. And yeah, my friend already knows that about me. Most friends know that about me. But I had, in the past, when I didn't know about that, I had issues in my relationship because my ex-partners wouldn't understand, and I didn't understand. But yeah, I don't like being, no, I don't want to say I don't like, because I'm not an introvert, I believe. I am, if you meet me, you most probably think I'm an extrovert, but then I'm also feeling very much excited to be alone. So I don't know what I am, but I like my own space. I like to be out and about in nature on my own. I like to be sitting in a coffee shop on my own. I never found it weird to go anywhere alone. I know some people experience that as a weird thing, to sit somewhere on their own, but for me, was it ever a problem? Maybe before I went to Australia, you know, when I was 19, I lived in Australia for a year, and I remember that, you know, I lived a little bit outside of Sydney, and I remember that I wanted to go out because I was staying with a teacher, and I'd stayed, like my friend had left, and I was in that house the whole day, and I was like, okay, Verena, you need to get over yourself and you need to drive into the city. And I took a bus. I mean, I was 19, you know, I was so young, and my parents had never traveled far with us, so I was not a travel bug. And I remember I went into that pub on my own, and I was a little bit scared, but then there were other people sitting there alone. I was like, well, I'm not a weirdo. If they can sit there alone, I can sit there alone. So I just sat by the bar. And I will never forget that night I met a guy, an Irish guy, which We really got along very well. His name was Rory. He was working behind a bar, so he was a bartender. He was also traveling like me, and yeah, like-minded souls, we connected. And it was actually a really beautiful evening. That's where I got my coaster, which I don't know where my purse is, but I'll show you another day. So yeah, and from then onwards, I was just deciding, or it was like an imprint, it's fine to be on your own, you know, and it's one of my favorite things. I have a book with me, or like I always have a journal with me to write some notes, to write some ideas, some inspirations that come through, or I journal about some stuff which, you know, painful experiences. Journaling is, I mean, one of the most incredible therapeutic tools. It helped me heaps in the past, still does. And yeah, so yeah, it's a beautiful thing to be. And actually, you know, sometimes I know my friends like, no, I would never go in, like, she's like, I would never ever go in a restaurant on my own. And I'm like, why? Like, what's the reason? Do you think that somebody think, oh, you're a poor person, not poor, but you're to be, how did she say it? She said that people would think that she is not likable, that she's alone, nobody wants to be with her. And I'm like, really, do you really think somebody takes the time to look at you and be like, oh my God, why is she alone? Is she single? Is she divorced? Does nobody like her? I said, nobody thinks that. I never think, I mean, I'm oftentimes the only one in the restaurant alone, but I never worry about that. I'm content with myself. I love to be sitting in a coffee shop, watching people, being, you know, the beauty is I'm being surrounded by people, but I'm still in my own. So that's something I really, really love. I don't want to be all the time on my own, only in my own field, let's say like this, only in my own energetic field. I love to be with people, but in that, being on my own, in my bubble. And that doesn't mean that I don't have friends or something like that. I have to say, although, that most of my friends are Germany. Now I have one sitting in LA at the moment, in Australia. Where else? Yeah, Austria. So they are all across the globe, Sri Lanka. They're everywhere around the world. And I have some beautiful friends here. Some of them live where I live. Some of them live in the center of the island. So, and it's beautiful, you know. Yeah. So I hope you have a couple of good friends. So I really experienced some crazy stuff in my life. But I've always have been blessed with good friends. That's something which I'm super, super grateful. Many, many times when, for example, when I was living alone, when I was 15, and due to some crazy things, I wasn't allowed to go home for Christmas. My mom's ex-boyfriend didn't allow me to go there, which is crazy. But anyway, one of my classmates' mom found out, and she's like Italian mom, yeah, and she found that out, and she's like, no way Verena is alone on Christmas. And so I celebrated Christmas with that family, and it was amazing, you know. And so it was always like that other friends' parents took me under their wings and stuff like that in the crucial phases where it was really difficult at home, or I wasn't even home, you know. So yeah, friends are a beautiful, for me, very, very important. If you're one of my friends, you know that. And I love them because they are actually really the family you can choose, the people you meet. And I believe they're so, like, if you have a close friend for years, you know that they're sort of soul family. I have a couple of them, and it's really, really nice. And yeah, when, like, one friend, she knows me so well, and it's something amazing. Yeah, friends, important thing, very, very important for me. And even if they're not physically present, you know, to have like, there's my friend in Australia, Jody. I mean, we speak around 3 times a week, and it's beautiful. And she's coming to visit me in August. I'm so excited. We have seen each other last year because she was really briefly in Bali, but only very quickly, you know, it was like 2 hours, and then we went in a coffee shop, and this time she's coming over her birthday to stay, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show her around and be out in nature, go to the waterfalls, go to the beach, maybe see the dolphins. Yeah, I'm super excited. It's gonna be a really good time. So guys, girls, whoever is watching, I'm super grateful you journey along with me, and I hope you get something for you out of this, something for your soul, something that reminds you of who you are, or an old story, a memory, something which lights you up, something which brings, a remembrance of the beauty in your life, of the gifts. I don't know. I love doing this, actually, really. Like, I love being here with you, even so sometimes I'm struggling to show up, but that's mostly due to my voices in my head, and I think everyone knows it, knows this one. But I'm really, really happy to be here, and I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited how this format is transforming. I really want to put on some educational content, and if you have any, I don't know, wishes, or how do you say, if you have anything you would like me to talk in the future, you can also put it into the comments. And thank you so much for being here. I'm sending out a lot of love, and I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I see you tomorrow on day 20. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.